There's hundreds of bees in there.
This is the grill that I got. I don't think this is gonna work.
And sure enough, he actually did have his slide topper rip on him.
Good morning, guys.
Hello from beautiful Sand Hollow State Park in St. George, Utah.
Yeah, so we finally made it to like southern Utah area. We're almost at the border actually. And we're at this beautiful spot, Sand Hollow State Park. It's actually like, I don't know, like right before St. George when we were driving down the road, it like all of a sudden the landscape like drastically changed.
Yeah.
It came down, all of a sudden there's red sand, there was cliffs, it was crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. One of my new favorite towns for sure. We got to get in yesterday in the evening and drive around right around the golden hour. So many beautiful rocks. It just gets so much warmer. It was 29 degrees when we pulled in last night, and I love it here. This campground we're in too, it actually feels like an RV resort. Obviously we stayed at that one RV park up in Tremonton, but here, like the roads are a nice black pavement, all the orange sand around. It's full hookups for $38 US, which isn't terrible. Like full hookups with the sewer station at your site as well. So you can actually use the dump there and just run it through. We can get it completely reset. Don't have to use the dump on the way out.
But it's not like an RV park in the sense where you're crammed in. Like
Yeah.
there's so much space in between all these campsites. It's actually so nice. And the views, the sunset last night was actually amazing. We got a really cool picture of that. And yeah, we're just really excited to explore this area, go check out the beach and stuff and see what it's all about.
Anyway, we're gonna hit the road and drive into town here, but check out some of these beautiful campsites. Our site's pretty good with the view like this behind us, but look at the ones you can get on the cliffside.
Okay, don't mind Chloe's song in the background. So the reason that we're heading into St. George this morning is because we need to restock on some food. It's been a while since we went to the grocery store, so we definitely need some ingredients. And especially because today is the day we're gonna be busting out my new grill. I'm so excited. We'll show you guys coming up soon what I got, but yeah, I've been looking up all these new recipes and like all these new things I want to try out. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get some really cool stuff to cook on the grill, and yeah, should be pretty fun.
Chloe just went down for a nap, so we got the groceries put away quick, and now we're just enjoying the outside. I really like checking out the red sand here, and there's so many different things as well. Again, being from Canada, we have nothing like this, so it's all unique and new. I feel like a kid out exploring again. And then I heard the bees, and I came across this bush here. There's hundreds of bees in there. Can you hear them? With being in a new area, I'm also trying to learn a lot more about what goes on in the ecosystem here. When we were at the Bruno Sand Dunes, we did a scorpion talk, and they talked about the 3 different types of scorpions that can be found in Idaho even. I googled where we are last night here in St. George. There's basically all the same ones, except for we have the Arizona bark scorpion, which is the most venomous here. And they also have the black hairy desert scorpion, if I'm not mistaken. So we were out here catching the sunset last night, then we started getting a little paranoid, if you will, that the scorpions were going to come out and get us. I've been looking forward to finding them. We're going to buy a blacklight real soon here and do a scorpion video hunt with you all. Apparently at nighttime, if you take a blacklight and shine them around, they'll glow translucent, and then you can find them and take pictures of them. So that's going to be my mission. Alysha wants no part of it, but again, nothing like this in Canada, and it is exciting. Okay, so we've never actually showed you much of our storage here yet. We're due to give you a good tour soon enough, but we have the tonneau cover on the truck here, and this is where we keep all the big goodies. So because we only have the one through storage in the front of the RV, and there's no back storage at all because the one compartment is actually an outside kitchen area, we keep a lot of this stuff that we're not going to use or is not going to fit through the hatch very well. Inside that hatch, we mostly have the power cord, waters, levelers, all that kind of stuff. So here we have Alysha's Blackstone grill we're going to be pulling out today. We've got our chairs back there. We got our mat if we want to set up our mat outside. Got the stroller if we're going to take a stroller walk around in a boat. We have a propane and gas generator in the back, so we're gonna run it on propane right off of the RV tanks. We'll feature that at some point in the video as well. And then we have our fire pit back there as well. We can run the propane fire pit right off of the RV, and then an extra bin for storage back there. So a pretty nice clean layout. It fit just tight enough that we're packed fully, but at the same time, now nothing's sliding around in there. The generator stays tight in the corner, and it just keeps all the weight nice and steady in the truck, which is pretty well organized. I did it myself, so I'd like to give myself a little props here. Do you think, Alysha? Pretty good organization?
I'm usually the organizer, but Luke did a really good job with this truck bed, so.
Anyway, let's get that grill set up. So one handy thing we've done with this RV is it came with a quick connect propane attachment spot on it already. It was originally at the front end of the travel trailer, but we rewired it, moved the tubes to the back. Now it's back by the fridge and sink area. And then all of our appliances we've got, we made sure it runs on propane, and we've switched it to quick connects where you can put these receivers into it. So like our propane fire pit normally was fitted to go onto a propane barrel bottle. We switched it to a quick connect, so now we can just attach this hose onto it. The Blackstone grill, we have a quick connect spot so we can plug that in. Originally it had an option where you can put it onto a propane barrel. And then our generator that we won't be needing for a little bit still, because so many American sites have electrical hookups, thank goodness, but it also runs on propane or gasoline. So what that means for us is instead of carrying a jerry can around, we can run our generator right off of the propane that's already on the RV. We don't have to put gasoline into the generator, so it's not gonna stink, it's not gonna slosh around, there won't be any fumes in the back of the truck that build up if anything spills. And again, everything runs off of the RV propane tanks. All of our propane setups are pretty clean, and I think Hank Hill would be impressed.
So this is the grill that I got. It's a 22-inch Blackstone, and it's like a griddle top, which I've already said a million times, I'm so excited about. It's gonna be so fun. Like, I have my whole setup here, my outdoor kitchen, my new griddle. It's the adventure ready version, so it has legs that it comes with and the lid that it comes with as well. And then in my outdoor kitchen, I've got the fridge, which we haven't even used yet. It'll only work on when we're on hookups, which is quite a bit of the time, but yeah, just a little fridge in there. We can keep like our eggs and bacon and stuff in there. And then I have this, it's a magnetic shelf, and it holds my little oil and water back there, and then a couple of seasonings. And then it also has a paper towel holder, which is very important for the Blackstone. And then back here I just have like the dome just smushed in there. I don't really have a better spot for it yet. And then we have a sink out here for rinsing stuff and washing, which is really, really convenient. And then my drawer of goodies. Wow. So the grill's all set up now, but it's extremely windy. It's like a storm brewing in or something. I don't really know, but hopefully it calms down before dinner time, because it's gonna be really annoying trying to grill with like the wind and blowing the flame and not getting hot enough, and also just standing out in it. But we're gonna go for a little walk because we want to check out this park a little bit more. We haven't really seen anything except for our campsite and this campground and like the entrance. So we're gonna go, there's like a day use parking area and the big lake that's up the hill. So I think we're gonna check that out and then see how far we get. It looks like rain might be coming, so we're gonna try and be quick. You ready, Chloe? Is it too windy?
Hey.
Hey.
Let's go.
Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa.
The state park's so beautiful to walk around, but it has been so windy today. Good thing we have this huge RV to actually enjoy the inside. Being cooped up in the trailer here when the dust storm's blowing around, at least you have lots of space to enjoy it. Sitting here at the dinette, I can see a huge dust storm that's rolling through the side of town there. And I feel bad for it. There's a lot of ATVers here. A lot of people go dune buggying, a lot of quads, a lot of that kind of stuff. It's a big recreational outdoor area, so everyone who came here and wanted to enjoy that, there's a bit of sun, but I gotta imagine being blasted by that dust sucks. Just this whole I-15 area in general is so windy. When we got into St. George the other day, we had to come down from the Salt Lake City area down the I-15, and we went through Cedar City and Beaver. I didn't realize how high the elevation was there. Maybe that's partly why it's so windy, but the trailer was getting blown so much. Every now and then, like, it would feel like either when a semi goes past you, it'd feel like a vacuum started to suck you in, so you'd want to have both hands on the wheel, of course, to really make sure you stayed in your lane. And then sometimes you'd be driving along and then just like it'd feel like someone just shoved your trailer and you'd go whoosh to the side. And again, being 30 feet, there's quite a bit of wind wall there, but we managed to make it, albeit a little bit more of an effort driving day, but that was windy. Now today's windy. Wild. But the elevation for Cedar City was 5,900 feet. I think the Coquihalla Pass, which is like the highest point on the BC highway there, is 4,000 and some. I looked up Denver, Colorado, because everyone thinks of Denver, Colorado as the high city, of course. It's known as the Mile High City, and I think it's 5,200 feet. So we were actually 700 feet above where Denver, Colorado was even. I didn't realize Utah was so high up. I thought we'd get to like Salt Lake City, and then you would just veer through some nice canyons and the Zion Rocks, and then you get to St. George. St. George is only 2,000 feet, so it was a big descent to here. And then you jump to Vegas, but now you know, if you're going to take the I-15, super windy and lots of elevation, which makes for cool views, but a lot of fuel consumption as well, because up, up, up and away.
I've been waiting all afternoon for this wind to die down, and I really don't think it ever will, so I guess I'm just gonna go out and grill in like this windstorm. It's actually semi-crazy. The trailer's like rocking in the wind. I'm gonna try and use the truck as like a wind block-ish for the grill, and just hope for the best. Luckily, I'm just gonna make tacos, and it really doesn't need that much time on the grill, so it should be okay. I don't know. We're gonna go try them. I really don't think that made a difference. The wind is coming from here. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna work.
I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! Oh no! You're gonna get me! It's such a windy day out there. Alysha had her grill set up. She had the most amazing taco recipes ready to roll. And then wouldn't you know it, the wind is so strong that with that grill, it's heated from propane flames by the bottom. So then the propane flame wouldn't even start. And then the other problem is we don't have any wind guards for it. So all the heat blows through the bottom and then it doesn't get the grill top actually hot enough to use. So unfortunately our amazing grill plan has been postponed. But stay tuned. I swear, Alysha's done a few meals on this thing back at home before we started camping, and they turned out amazing. While Alysha was trying to get that set up, I also went for a walk. With our trailer when we bought it, we got a slide topper put on top, and the wind's kind of coming down the hill and running parallel with our trailer pretty well, slightly hitting the sidewall, causing our slide topper to wobble a bit in the wind. And then I was reading about people's slide toppers actually ripping in the wind, and I started to get a little paranoid. And then I looked out the window and I saw there's a Jumbo Class A down there and his looked pretty ripped. So I went for a walk and sure enough, he actually did have his slide topper rip on him and that was a really nice Class A. Luckily for us, it's still coming that way. Just ruins dinner on our end. Luckily being cooped up in here all day, unlike our motorhome, we have so much floor space now. It's so nice to just have a complete set and parked house it feels like you're living in. It's basically a tiny house on wheels, honestly. But we've been playing with Chloe. And Chloe has this new game where she slides around on the floor since there's so much space and you kind of like stomp your feet, little rapid taps like you're chasing after her, and then she makes all this like huffy face and gets scared and runs around. So she has a blast on the floors. Also under our bed there's a little like crawl space at the foot of our bed. You can go under through the one side of the entryway to the bedroom to the other, and Chloe uses that as her little like secret crawl through pass. So it's been pretty cute, pretty fun in here. But other than that, on all the windy front, we're gonna call this a video here then. Take care friends, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Night. No, park truck. I'm gonna look crazy.
There's the basket.
There's nothing in it.
Oh.
That was just the one that was inside the blue bin.
Oh. I could use that inside.
Yeah. Hook it. So one happy thing we've done with this travel trailer.
Happy thing?
Happy, handy. Happy thing. Why did we just laugh at that?